Are you tired of getting jumped? Are you tired of getting 1v15 by a bunch of Quincy's and then they say easy? Well, boy, do I have the video for you. We're going to be comparing the top 3 modes in the game with each other, starting with Light Segunda. It's definitely one of the top 3 modes. And I want to just let y'all know, first and foremost, that the top 3 modes are all going to be Segundas. So, you know, just like make note of that. And in my opinion, the top 3 modes are Vamp Segunda, Light Segunda, and Stark Segunda. Let's start off with Vamp Segunda. I want to show y'all what it does. We have this guitar M1s that like are really fast and they don't even knock away. Actually, they do. It used to not knock away. They do pretty damn good damage. The M2 is like this massive stun thing. AoE. It doesn't work because they're in my party. My bad. But they actually added the move Sundance. It goes up in the air. It does like this massive AoE. Let me know how many bars that did, Milkman. Or how much damage that did. 1 full bar. That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. You also have your base moves, obviously. Your prismatic bolt comes out much quicker, like this fast. Basically instant. Moonlight Veil. It's like a massive AoE that like when you hit down, I misaimed it. But when you hit it down, it has oh, I can just use it again. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I mean, my bad. I use C. But yeah, that's a C move. Massive AoE. But the G, if you land it properly, it puts them in a mortal ties and does like half a bar. That does like 2 bars to a Soul Reaper, to a Rancor does like 1.5. Now how does this stack up against Vamp Segunda and Stark Segunda? In my opinion, if you ask me what is the best Segunda in the game, what is the best boss raid, like what's the best Segunda, I always say Vamp. I haven't exactly seen how crazy Light can be. Let's just use the Moonlight Veil one more time. G. Okay, like it leaps forward, you can't aim it. Okay, so damn, how much damage does that do? Everyone gets in a mortal ties and then it like shoots out beams of light. So it's extremely powerful for boss raiding. Everything's an AoE on this. Like you probably could do like a 4-bar combo if you like Sundance into something. If you like, look, just use Sundance. As soon as it stuns really hard, so as soon as it's over, you can just like use this. Then you can like this, X. And then right after X, you can M2 again. Actually, M2 has a bit of a cooldown, but if you could M2 again, you could do that into Luminant Beacon. That's probably 4 bars right there. Okay, but let's move on to Vamp Segunda. I want to show y'all how it stacks up. Alright, so next up, we have Vamp. Let me just pop the mode real quick, pop res. And honestly, Vamp has always been like the strongest Segunda. Like until Light came out, it was basically just undisputed. It's the strongest. It has this M2 where it lingering hitbox stuns. Your M1s are pretty nice in base res, but Segunda's even stronger. You have Phage, which heals you a lot. The more you heal, you have a healed bar. The more you heal, the bigger your Sero moves become, and the bigger your Payday becomes. And eventually your Payday will start guard breaking and doing like 2 bars. It gets ridiculous. Like our Payday is already massive. You can see right here, it's already huge. So you know, let me just use Grand Ray to get my Segunda bar up. This guy has his Grand Ray binded to Y for some reason. Okay, I'm using one of my friend's accounts, just trying to get my thing up. And then obviously Echo is just the same thing. Honestly, Echo doesn't really get changed. I think Echo does more damage and heals you more, but that's about it. But it does heal you the most out of everything, so you just use Payday afterward. Get your mode up, and let's pop Segunda. Now Vamp Segunda it was the strongest. Like it's so strong. The M2, it's like a 7-hit roar stun that guard breaks. Hold F. Okay, some random dude just used, some random dude's being annoying, but yeah, it like guard breaks, it stuns really hard. You have Feather Drop. It just does like a lot of damage, and I don't know if it heals you, but let's use Phage. Once you can get to like a lot of healed, and eventually, tell me how much damage this does, Milkman. Your Payday becomes like you can't avoid it. Look at that. Do you see the size of that Payday? How are you supposed to possibly like avoid that Payday? You can't avoid the M2 either. Like basically all the attacks are unavoidable. Feather Drop does heal you. Like I just healed. Actually no, that was a health pack. Your M1s in this mode are pretty like it's just regular. And then you have Lands, which switches your mode. Wait, what the hell? It's supposed to switch your mode, but I think they might have reworked it. It used to switch your mode to a different, like a spear, but now it just throws a giant nuke. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just do this. Heal up a little bit. So which one's stronger, this or light? Because light is obviously more flashy. It does like all that damage. Like, it's really good, obviously. But like, which one's better? And then I'm gonna show y'all Stark as well. But let's just finish this up. Let me try to use lands again. Maybe they did rework lands. But this one does insane damage. Payday can literally do 2 bars to Soul Reapers. I think it's like 1.5 to Arankars. It starts guard breaking. Phage heals you. You're basically unkillable. Like, essentially you can't die, you know what I mean? As long as you have this mode active, you basically can't die. You heal way too much to die. It's basically impossible. And with Feather Drop, you have like insane mobility. You can just like fly away almost. You can just get away from any fight. Okay, I'm bugged. Milkman, come get me out of this. I forgot that Feather Drop bugs you if you don't land on the ground for some reason. It used to be able to just fly away. Okay, I'm just in iframes maybe. I have no idea. Okay, so yeah, now that I'm bugged, okay, I'm back. Okay, there's an NPC right here. Like the M2 is what's really carrying it here, honestly. Now let me use lands again. Okay, yeah, okay, and lands is now like a giant nuke. Yeah, there's a giant nuke that stuns. Lands used to change your weapon into a spear, which gave you a different M2 and a different M1. And it would make you shoot that nuke with Payday, but I guess they reworked it, and that makes it even stronger. That makes this res even stronger. So now let's show you Stark res. This is obviously overpowered, and let's get into Stark to see how they stack up. All right, and last up we have Stark res. I just want to show it to y'all real quick. I think Stark res is probably the weakest of the top 3. I don't know, it's really overpowered. Just use the moves. Just use the moves in order. Doesn't really matter. You have like different M1s. I think those are the M1s. I'm not too sure. And then you have like a sword version. That's the move. It's just the same as the base. That wolf move shoots out like 10 wolves. And then you have Cerometroletta, which does a lot of damage. Holy. But one thing with Cerometroletta is that you can literally just walk behind it and it doesn't really do much. The M2 on that is like a little like double slash thing. And pop segunda. Because, you know, we're here for the segunda anyway. Segunda animation's the same as... Damn, that's actually kind of drippy. Okay, that's pretty drippy. Segunda's difference, I'm pretty sure it has... Okay, let's see T. Okay. So you have a giant aimable. That's aimable, by the way. You can aim it. It does like a bar. It just stuns really hard. You just get hit by it for free. G, it hits up, then hits down with a gun. And it like TPs you to them. I think it TP... Wait. Does that TP? The crit is like a little barrage thing. Yeah, the G TPs, okay. And how about the XC? Maybe they... Another Cerometroletta. Yeah, you get another Cerometroletta up. I'm pretty sure the Cerometroletta changes to a different move after you use it, like Light Res does. Z and C are the same. Okay. So yeah, I mean... Hey, are those other 2 moves really strong? Yes, but is Stark Segunda the strongest of the 3? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it is a TP. So yeah, that's the 3 strongest modes in the game. Now your quest, like, to answer your question, which one's the strongest? Which one's the best? Which one's gonna get me out of these 1v15s? It's gonna be Vamp. Listen, bro. Vamp is the strongest Segunda, strongest mode in the game. You could argue that Light is on par with it, but you can't argue that Light is better than it. You are simply invincible. Also, Milkman, get your res grip. You are simply invincible. You can't die. You heal so much. You can't do anything against a Vamp Segunda. The Payday guard breaks when you get enough healing, so it just one-shots. The Roar hits 7 times, and I'm pretty sure sometimes it like heals you after you hit it. Feather Drop can just get you out of any fight. There's like really no like real competition, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It's like Hakari. Like for the 4 minutes and 11 seconds you're in Vamp res, you're effectively immortal. So yeah, if you want to run a boss raid, if you want to become a boss raid Oni, just run Vamp res. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Drop a sub.